Mr. Smelly, you left the toilet lid up again, and you left the lid off the toothpaste. You stayed up till 3 in the morning watching football and drinking beer. You should be making love to me. You're an egoist.
Pour l'homme. Chanel. Pour l'homme.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Fragrance League table. So we know how this one goes now. You can vote for any fragrance that you like. Please continue to vote in the comments down below. And I won't waste any more time. Let's get in there and see what the results give us this week after all the most recent votes have been added to the previous ones. So, coming in at number 10, it's Yves Saint Laurent's La Nuit de l'Homme with 10 points, a spicy scent that a lot of people really like. Number 9, it's Amouage Reflection Man, smells like Jean Paul Gaultier's La Malle but a little bit better, 11 points. At number 8 then, we've got Bleu de Chanel with 11 points, a great all-rounder and very popular still with everybody. At number 7, one of my favourites, Dunhill Icon, a spicy, peppery, manly scent that's also fresh, and that's got a whopping 21 points, big gap there. Number 6 then, it's Acqua di Gio Profumo, also with 21 points, a very popular, great signature scent, an update on the old Acqua di Gio. Number 5, it's Dolce & Gabbana's The One with 23 points. A slightly boozy and tobacco-y, sweet, manly scent with a little bit of freshness in there, and very, very popular. Number 4, it's Valentino Uomo Intense on 27 points. It's slipped a little bit, it's still getting votes though. At number 3, it's A Walk in the Irish Countryside. It's very expensive, but it does smell extremely good. It's Creed's Green Irish Tweed, again on 27 points. Number 2 then, we have Dior Sauvage, 27 points again, fresh, performs well, gets compliments. Number 1, obvious isn't it, it's 63 points, amazing, for Creed Aventus. Way, way out in front, and it really is the popular one. Okay, so there's no surprises there. Aventus is really running away with it. But what is interesting is that amongst some of the other fragrances, it's getting really tight. So Valentino Uomo Intense still doing quite well. But Dior Sauvage now is up level on points. So we can have a really tight situation up the top there if we didn't have Aventus. So I wanted to ask everybody, what do you think? Should I make this just about designer fragrances? It's obvious Aventus may never be beaten. And when we look at that top 10, 7 out of 10 are designer ones that most of us can afford. And we've just got GIT, Aventus and Reflection Man. If we make it just designer or cheaper fragrances and things, you know, maybe not niche, you know, designers or cheapies, would that be better? Would it make it more interesting? Because those are a little bit more of a level playing field there. So we could have a really interesting situation where the leadership could actually change in the league. What do you think? I'm kind of neutral on it. Let me know in the comments below. Should we just go for designers only in this league table to make it more fun? And of course, we can just put Aventus in the Hall of Fame and say it's impossible to beat in popularity at the moment. Or should we carry on allowing votes for any kind of fragrance, in which case Aventus will be tough to beat? I would like to just give you some suggestions of other fragrances that are not a million miles away from the top 10 in terms of popularity but haven't broken in yet. Things like Edition Blanche by Chanel has got some votes, and you might want to vote for that one. Maybe it's better for some of you than Bleu de Chanel. Don't forget other things like Bentley Intense, a great value fragrance with really strong masculine notes. It's a superb winter fragrance, and haven't seen many votes for that one, but just the kind of thing that we mustn't forget. Let's not only go for the obvious ones. What else? Yes, of course, Mont Blanc Individual, that's getting some votes. And of course, Jeremy Fragrance, still a big fan. I think it went to number 2 in his cheapie list now, but it's still popular with him and with many of us, including me. Smells a lot like Creed's original Santal. That's got quite a few votes, so it's not far off. There's things like Dior Homme Intense and Dior Homme Parfum have some votes, and they're not far outside the top 10. So don't despair if your favourite isn't in there. It may well be getting some votes, and it might not be far off the top 10. So vote for anything you like. Keep mentioning any fragrance that you like, because I will mention people's comments about the more obscure fragrances, even if they're not likely to get in the top 10, so we can all share fragrances that are exciting to us. And yeah, let me know what you think about the whole niche versus designer thing. Should we just make this about designer fragrances only? I don't mind. Apart from that then, my fragrance of the day, in case anyone's interested, was Acqua di Parma Colonia Assoluta. Not a mainstream kind of popular one really, although it's pretty hard not to like this fragrance. It's just a bit old-fashioned and stuffy, maybe, for most people. Lovely citrus aromatic fragrance with a bit of pimento pepper in there and just nice soapy floral notes. The typical Acqua di Parma Colonia style. It's a flanker of the original Colonia that I'm looking to pick up soon. Even though it's winter, I like these citrus fresh ones a lot of the time. So let me know what you're wearing, what you're voting for, and what you think about where we go from now on with the league table. Okay, as promised, here's a few comments from people who voted for things which are unlikely ever to break into the top 10 in the league table. First of all, it's the wonderful reviewer Lania Smith, who says, "How fascinating. I would have to place a vote for Creed Royal Mayfair, the only Creed to ever flip my wig. Also, the new and complexly amazing Floris 1962, just released this year. It is original and devastatingly sexy." Next up, we've got Dick Trickle. "Just picked up 1 million Privé, incredible smell, god-awful performance, but damn does she smell good. If anyone knows anything that smells like it, but with better performance, please let us know." And finally, we have Avgrim77, who says, "Oud Suede Intense, art of shaving, performance is excellent, and the scent is unique and amazing." Thanks for the comments, keep them coming. Thanks a lot for watching. See you all soon, and remember, whatever we're doing in life, let's project.